Hit it again, bitch.
Wow, that was so different.
There you go.
I think the DJ was slowed down a little bit.
There was an earthquake hit.
Oh, there you go.
Bryce into the home run.
Phillies hit a homer. All right, cool. So we're back. Part 2. Do we need to introduce ourselves again?
Well, why not?
I'm Doug.
I am Justin.
And I am Mysterious Tech Guy.
Oh my God.
Perfect.
We had that last week.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
all right, part 2. We're going to start up with the one thing, I guess, the flagship of the show.
Shabba-labba-ding-dong.
The Crack Zone.
Dabba-dibby-dibby-dibby-doo.
This week's Crack Zone is brought to you by Justin.
How are you now?
So take it away, Justin.
All right. Well, I know we just said his name, but I'm going to screw it up anyways. It's
Here we
Goza the Gozerian.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Attaboy.
Damn. It's a sour ale, and it is brought to you by New Serum, and that's in Salisbury Brewing Company.
And we've been there.
Yeah, we have.
We have.
And what's the percentage there?
Well, let me go ahead.
8.0.
Nice.
8.0.
And thank you, friend of the show, Chris.
Yes.
For providing these beers to us.
We're finally getting to it.
Yep.
All right.
8, 3, 2, 1. Crack Zone.
And this is a green beer,
It is actually green.
and it smells like some kind of food.
Wow. It does. Not cat food.
No, but it
It smells
smells
like something else.
like tuna. Does it not smell like fish?
It does.
Dude, tuna
It
is
does.
perfect.
It
It
does.
is. It smells like tuna fish salad.
Look at Silent Manager. Look at that.
It smells like tuna.
It's today's fresh catch. Holy crap. It is tuna, man. Woo.
Some ding dong.
Oh, wow. See, all I can think about is tuna now, man.
I love tuna.
I like tuna, too. In case you missed that was Silent Manager.
Smacking away.
Yeah. Can't wait for her rating.
She loves it.
Can't wait for her rating.
Hang on.
So, as always,
Did you smell it?
Oh, yeah.
It's tuna.
as always,
Yeah.
Silent Manager, Mysterious
I'm
Tech
doing?
Guy will go first.
What's that?
Joke from
Justin will
Macro
go last.
Yes.
Huh?
The joke from Macro Man.
What is he talking about?
Good
Who gave
morning,
him a mic?
ladies.
Oh my God.
What? Oh,
Tech guy.
I said, who gave Tech Guy a mic?
Nobody. He doesn't have one. He's just talking.
All right. So I'm looking over there to see if she's ready. So
All right. Silent Manager. We got two
we got
and a half.
We got a deuce.
Deuce and a half.
Wow.
Deuce and a half.
Sponsored by Dude Right.
Dude wipes. All right.
I'll give it a 2.5 as well.
2.5 as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
All I smell when I
You
You're
nailed it.
spot on, dude.
You nailed
dude,
it, man.
your smells
Yeah,
are spot on.
my
you
my
nailed it.
nose, my aroma.
Dude,
Like, I don't know how much stuff you sniff in your life to compare to other stuff, but dude,
the good old sniff taste.
dude, he's got a nose of a dog.
I got a schnonker.
He
You got a
does.
schnauzer on you. All right. You may go.
And you know I'm a sour guy. I like sours.
You're a sour puss.
Uh-oh. What?
She keeps hitting the. She's like, can't stand it.
I thought I missed an inside joke or something.
She is.
Just chug it.
Excuse me, could I get some bread with this?
Can I get a hell yeah?
All right, you just took another one. You
All right.
Did you rank?
No, yeah, he's letting me go.
okay.
I'll go right before you.
I'm gonna go 3. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's sour, but I could probably drink on the Justin scale. I could probably drink 2 of these in a night. Maybe not back to back, kind of like the one we had last
But
week.
you could go back to the well.
Yeah, I could drink that, maybe go to Bud Lights, and maybe drink another one.
Okay.
So I'll give it a 3. I don't think it's bad. It's sour.
Yeah, it's definitely sour. Which I like sours. And I've had this one before on tap. I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't remember it. I don't.
Somebody just shit.
It was.
Oh, okay.
It's I don't remember it tasting like this.
Now, and like we have said, if you let craft beer sit,
Yeah.
it's been sitting in our fridge for about a month and a
It's been
half.
sitting there.
So it could be different on tap,
Sure.
but I still don't think.
I don't think it's terrible.
Yeah.
But I can't get over I can't get over the smell. Justin nailed it, man. You nailed it. Charlie Tuna.
Starkist.
Yeah, exactly.
Little Starkist going on.
I'm gonna since I remember having it the first time. It was okay. I didn't not like it. I'll go 3.
3.
I'll go 3. But it is sour.
It's sour.
Yeah, it is sour. So I'll go 3. The Justin scale, I don't know if I'd do 2 of these.
I could, yeah.
I could.
I could see what you're saying.
Would I?
Yeah.
If I had another option, maybe not.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely not back to back.
No, not back to back.
Yeah.
No.
I think y'all are hitting this on the nail. I agree with both of y'all. The smell is not what I want in a beer at all.
Not at all.
I don't want to pop a beer and smell tuna.
I don't either.
The taste is not bad at all.
No.
I actually don't mind it. And
it's-
for a sour,
Yeah.
I don't think it's sour.
It's got a little. It's got a finish. Like, I mean, I love sours.
Yeah.
So it does have at the finish. It's a little tart.
But see, I hate sours, and
Yeah.
I don't think that this is
Oh, I've tasted worse. I mean, as far as I've tasted more sour.
this is like manageable sour.
Yeah,
Right,
I agree.
right,
I agree with
like-
that. I don't think Silent Manager agrees with you. She's
No.
covering her nose up over there.
She's about to knock a hole.
I
in
don't
it.
think she's going to finish that. Actually, so
Yeah.
mysterious tech guy. If you want that, you can probably have it.
Probably.
So, what do you think?
I'm gonna go.
Your scale.
I'm gonna go. My scale.
How many would you
You
drink
know,
tonight?
would you
I agree with Steven. I could probably do 2
mix something in between?
mixed up with yours. If I had something else, I would go to it and then
Right, but
maybe
this
go
is all
back
you
to
had.
one.
But this is all you had.
You know,
If you bought a 4-pack of this and you're sitting at the house, you would drink one, drink some Bud Lights, and then maybe drink another one.
I mean, if I'm sitting at the house, I mean, I'd probably drink 2 of these back to back. It's
Okay.
8%.
Okay.
Just deal with it.
Get your buzz going.
Yeah, get my buzz
But
going.
if you're at
some
the
cod.
bar,
Because if I go from this Bud Light and back to this, it's probably going to be way worse.
Right.
and
like-
it might be. It might be.
I feel you on that.
But yeah, I'm going to go 3.
3.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good number.
Okay, so we were consistent on that. Okay. And what's the grand total?
I messed up. Wait. Sorry.
All right.
I- 2.5, 2.5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 2.8.
Oh, there we go. 2.8. What is 2.8?
What? There you go.
There you go. So, all right. So again, hit the disclaimer, guys.
Well, before we do that, Justin,
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We got one for
before we hit
Justin.
the disclaimer, since you were not here last week,
Right.
but you did have this beer before,
Yes.
the Atomic Spicy Pumpkin by Voodoo Ranger.
It was spicy.
What is your rating on that?
So do I get y'all's ratings or how do I have
So-
to give my rating first?
So if you, Doug, I think you hit it on the head.
I think we did 3,
Yeah.
and y'all did 3.5.
Yeah.
If I remember right. She's not right. I think that's
I think
what it was.
Yeah, I think that was it. So we got 3.5 and a 3.
We were close. I mean, we're all pretty close.
So we tried it at the house.
Yep.
And right off the bat, the initial taste of it wasn't bad. I think it was the spice that really got me. It
Kind of the
was,
slow burn.
yeah, it's set in your throat and then
Yeah.
it just worked its way down. I really don't like that in a beer, honestly.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Tech Guy said that they could probably scale back on that.
yeah.
I agree with that. Kind of like the pickle on the Witch Doctor.
Which
one.
I
Right.
They could cut back on the pickle. a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
And then it seemed like every single second that you had it open or out of the cooler, it got worse.
It got worse, right? And we talked about that.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones. If it's cold,
You need to drink it while it's cold.
you better
Yeah.
be guzzling.
Right.
Yeah.
So, me personally, I didn't like it that much. Steven, I know you didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it like a 2.5.
2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. I gave it a 3. So
Like if I had to drink it, I'd drink one and be like, okay, I'm done.
It's a specialty beer. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a seasonal beer.
Yeah. To sell it in a 12 pack is kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that should be like these,
4-pack.
like a 4-pack.
So that brought it to a 3.10.
Okay.
And it was a 3.25 before.
So
All right. Just disclaimer, please go out and try the Gazorian, or however the hell you say
I
it.
think that's right. Gazarian.
Yeah, pretty close. We'll give it that. Buy a New Serum. If you haven't tried that, or any beers by New Serum, please go check them out. It's a good time at New Serum. If you've never been to the brewery, it's a fun time.
Yep.
They put on some good events there. And then please, guys, give us suggestions like we asked in the live with the Thanksgiving kind of beer,
Turkey beer, man.
Turkey
Turkey beer.
But I mean, all jokes aside, hey, give us some suggestions. Like we'll go out and try to see if we can find it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We will.
If you're sitting at a bar one day and you try a new beer, be like, hey, you know who would like that?
our guys.
Carolina Sports Radio.
our
Damn
guys.
right.
Our guys.
And if you guys have a beer like kind of like John with the Oyster City,
City.
and what Chris has done and Sharam's done in the past,
Yeah.
and just Mark has done, if you guys want to throw us a beer and want us to try it, we'll try it. We'll try anything.
Yep.
And I know we haven't done porters
We're gonna do a
and
porter.
stuff like that.
We're definitely gonna do a porter.
And stouts, which I know I'm not looking forward to,
No,
but we do need to do it.
We're
Well, I
gonna
think
do
with
it.
Christmas coming up,
It'd be better
a stout is probably where
once it gets colder.
I've had some good ones. I've had some bad ones.
Right.
So
But hey, throw us some beer.
cool.
Tell us what you think, and
right.
crack with us.
Crack with us. All right.
give us your best crack.
Send us your crack.
Pull up those pants. All right.
Raise some flags.
Yeah, here you go. All right, get off my lawn. Get off my lawn.
I've got 2 off. I just been grumpy the past couple
Well,
weeks. apparently.
this is a first in the history of this program.
Yes, it is.
This was kind of my. We've all evolved a part of this podcast. Like,
Right.
we've all come up with stuff like the live and all that kind
Yeah.
of crack zone. Get off my lawn was kind of me, the old guy. I actually do not have one this week,
That's good, man.
and I've been racking my brain, man. So I must be lightening up a little bit this week.
That's good, man. That's awesome.
So,
There's
there you go.
nothing wrong with that.
Am I making progress?
You are. You're not being so
So-
grumpy all the time.
I like that you got the chain on.
Yeah.
I had to. I mean,
Baseball.
he didn't even last week. He goes, "Hey, I didn't even see you put it on."
Yeah, I really didn't. He put it on so quick.
It's pretty slick the way I'm
But
doing that.
I'm
now.
telling you, man, you rocked the chain. I'm
Okay,
telling you.
there it is.
I'm
Thanks
just-
to these guys.
Yeah.
Looks good.
And it was to get off my lawn that brought this about. Yeah. So there we go.
Just
So I'm good, man. Passing it to you guys.
Justin, anything?
Nope. I don't have anything.
Tech guy, you said pre-show that you had some stuff that you wanted to talk about. And normally you don't talk a whole lot. Well, you've been talking more lately. Let's hear what you got there, big guy.
You took my mic.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
So, Sunday night.
Sunday night. And this is this about work?
It is.
Okay, we're not gonna say where you work.
No.
Okay.
Do not talk about where you were.
But eventually people will figure it out pretty easily.
Well, we'll
But anyways,
go
no
ahead.
names will be named.
yeah, there you go.
They could be wrong.
So,
Yeah.
here I go. I drive an electric van.
Okay.
About most of the way through. Get 1/4 of battery left.
Okay.
Then I'm trying to find a place to actually charge this blasted thing. No place was working. I
Yeah.
went to a BP. The charger doesn't work there. Went to pull up on the maps somewhere else to go. It was a private company.
Mhm.
What the fudge?
Right.
Mooresville.
I like it, man.
What the fudge?
So
People want to be progressive, and yet you're not like,
So your gripe is the town you live in, the city you live in, doesn't have enough charging stations.
correct.
Right.
And also a little bit of the company as well. I kind of blame as that part as well.
Right.
But I would put on Mooresville, considering, times a
Now,
little bit.
does your company, did they tell you exactly, like, we have these certain spots for you to go to?
Did they provide you a map?
Yeah. Say, like,
Actually, I found out that there's an app on the.
That's what I'm going to say. Like
There's a little app on the van itself
Yeah,
where
like
you can find.
when I was working, the place I worked at,
yeah.
we had Fuel Man,
Yeah.
and you could go on an app, and it would tell you what stations were Fuel Man.
Right.
No.
So you found one. An app that does.
Well, yeah, I found an app.
He never found somewhere to charge his van.
Right. No, yeah, I completely depleted the
So
battery.
Mooresville needs to upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
So, and me being someone that doesn't drive an electric car, you couldn't just plug in a drop cord up to it and just plug it to
Get a
anywhere.
damn long drop cord.
Here's the thing.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you went, like,
I know what you mean.
Say you stop by my house. I live right outside Mooresville.
So you
Like,
just plug in the 120.
yeah, like, hey, Steven, can I charge my van up?
Yeah, man.
I can drop cord, man. Hang
Hey,
out
guess
for a
what?
second.
I've got a fast charger.
Yeah, I got a rapid charger. It's
Hey,
fine.
man, why not, man?
So it's not something you could do like that.
Yeah.
Whether,
I mean, yeah, they actually have it in the van itself to where you can hook it up to a power outlet.
like for a house.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 3-prong.
Why don't you just stop at my house? You get to stop at my house and charge it up.
Unplug the
I'm on the other side of Mooresville.
You unplug the dryer, you plug in the car.
I tried. At the place I stopped at, whenever the battery was like saying 0%, there was no charge. There was no outlets there. So I decided. Well, I talked to people.
So you
and
put
they're-
gas in it.
I wished I could have. I would have had. I would love some electric gas.
So this would have been a funny thing to do when you made that last delivery. But all right, part of protocol.
Oh, no.
Go back to your terms and conditions that you agreed to. Is if I'm low on battery, I got to charge up to your house.
And what time is dinner?
I'll set my car. Don't worry about it. If you want to bring me a bagel, I'll take a bagel.
man. I mean, it's cool.
It was a rough night.
But
that's
you know,
rough, dude.
this is a get off.
yeah, this is a get off.
It is actually a good one because my wife and I have talked about this because you know these electric cars are coming out.
Yeah.
now. And I would be open to having an electric car,
Mm.
but that's always been my argument. Is if I'm taking a long trip, where am I going to charge? And how long does it take to charge?
Like,
Oh, it takes a while.
What happens if like you get down 40 like
Makes
in the
sense.
Midwest, and
Yeah,
all,
I mean-
all there's is desert?
or do you
Do
have? Or
you
do
need to have a random charging station?
or
for you?
do you have a backup battery? Like, do you have two batteries in the car? Like,
that's
first
just-
one goes dead, the other one kicks on.
No.
Well, my question is, I don't know if y'all can hear me, but
Yeah. Get him in here.
some of these electric cars,
Hang on. There you go. Let me turn it up for you. So you can
There you go.
hear
There you go. We got you.
some of these electric cars actually let you put gas in them
They let you run on both.
if you need it,
Mm.
which makes sense.
Well, it's kind of like a hybrid.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And I think that would be more comfort to me, knowing that I could put some gas in it.
Yeah, because you could drive
Which
your
I was-
whole trip.
That's why I was joking with him about so you put gas in it. But some of these vehicles are all electric.
Yeah.
It's just like a golf cart.
So you get like
Essentially,
Yeah, I mean, it's what it is.
9 hours down the road to your trip, and all of a sudden you got to stop somewhere. Where are you going to stop?
Silent manager, were you cheering or was you drinking beer? Did y'all see that? She took a drink of beer and went.
Dude, she's struggling over there. She's struggling.
I wish we had a picture of
that
that.
sour
man.
man's
That was
killing it.
classic. Did you know it
Killing
looked
it.
like she was doing
Yeah.
Go Niners? That was
Exactly
pretty
what she
good.
was doing.
So when you buy this beer, just remember you've got to cheer.
Cheer.
So anyway, back to the program.
All right. So do you have another one, or you have it on, or you have it off?
Have it on.
Okay.
Cool. All right, cool. I'm enjoying this, man, because I actually don't have one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'll think of one. though.
You're feeling like Justin right now. Justin normally doesn't.
Justin
have one.
usually doesn't. I got to give him credit. He doesn't.
So the on is the two guys that came out and helped load the van onto a bed of truck on the truck.
So this is like a combined get on and get off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they had to use a snatch to lift the back
Tell
of
us
the
what a
van.
snatch is.
It is the one that uses.
What's a snatch? You know what? I'm just asking, what's a snatch, man?
Yeah. Just hit me there. Yeah.
You might want to clarify what a snatch is.
Yeah.
A snatch truck.
Ah, there we go.
All right.
I knew where you were
I
going.
know how
with
our audience is. Now, go ahead. Let's talk about that snatch.
it. Okay. All right. So pretty much the flatbed definitely couldn't pull it
Was
out.
it a clean snatch?
It looked a little dirty.
Okay.
I mean,
That's the best kind of snack.
Oh my god. All right, here we go. Let's clean it up.
all right. So the flatbed definitely couldn't move it considering the battery's fully depleted. And so he had to buddy come out, see if he could lift it up.
Right.
Thankfully, it was a rear wheel drive. So they lifted it up from the back, pulled it out, and they had to do some engineering because the freaking van is actually extended.
All right.
So they couldn't get it on the back tire. And they backed it up onto the flatbed, and I was like, back on the road.
Did they give you a ride?
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Did
So
they just leave you stranded?
no, I didn't. They didn't feel like I needed to stick my thumb out. I didn't, no, not much of a hitchhiker thumb here.
Yeah. That's a mini thumb, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's a mini thumb.
So I've never driven an electric car except a golf cart.
Right.
Does it have a like fuel gauge? Tell you how much charge it has?
Oh yeah. There's a battery gauge.
Okay, so when you got in the van and left to go do your deliveries, did you not check that?
Oh, it was 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how much joyriding did you do?
Yeah,
in
I
that
was getting
van?
ready to say,
I
dude,
didn't have any joy at all.
you must have been driving around everywhere.
Or were you just hot dogging it? Like if you hot dog that car, does it
will
deplete the
it
battery
move?
faster?
Like, will it move?
Kind of like if you hot dog in a gas car, it's going to deplete the gas.
As far as like revving it up.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't
That's what-
doing that.
yeah, it's
I was-
revving- revving,
I've never
driving.
been calling it a hot dog. I'm
you
just
never
used
heard,
to
you
revving.
never heard of hot dog in the car?
I've
Nope.
heard that. Okay, so I got a question, Mr. Electric. How many miles can you get on a full charge?
128 miles.
So you drove 128 miles all around Mooresville.
Between
On a-
Mooresville, Cornelius.
I mean, how many deliveries did you
A
have?
full charge is 128 miles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look, that is awful, man.
I get halfway here and have to freaking charge.
I was going to say, coming here, you guys be like, we'll be there in a little bit. The Energizer, what is it? Energizer Bunny? Is that what it is? Energizer Bunny? He's pissed. So,
No, he's happy because you're buying all them
I
batteries.
mean, 120 miles?
That doesn't seem like a whole lot, man.
No, it wasn't.
Dude, your company needs to invest in like bigger capacity batteries.
This is a Ford too.
Okay.
Hey, don't talk no
Wow,
shit.
here we go.
Don't talk no
It's
shit.
crossing
I'm a
some
Ford. I'm a
lines.
Ford man. Don't be doing.
Hey, there's a
that.
difference between an actual car, and an electric car.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering like what does Teslas get then?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, for what you pay for them.
Yeah,
You know how much them batteries are now?
Oh my God. What was that?
About 20,
We talk- did we
30,000.
talk about
yeah,
this?
dude, it's like $10,000 or $15,000 for a fucking battery. Now, that's probably exaggerating. It's probably not that much, but it's
no.
ridiculous.
yeah.
But the
that's-
car's like $100,000.
Yeah. Well, if you get, it's not as bad now.
Loaded.
When it first came out,
Right.
it
Because it was
pretty
the
bad.
thing.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I mean, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Actually, like I said, I've had that discussion before.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, if we're gonna try to go, I guess clean everything up and become electric, well then we got to have the charging stations.
Yeah,
So,
you got to be out there to charge them.
I think
Yep.
that's a good one. Good job. Good job, Tech guy.
But
awesome.
just to let y'all know, I did finish my deliveries, and I got home after midnight.
Nice.
Well, that's awesome, man.
Atta boy.
Because we were all wondering that.
And he had a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Ethel did not give him anything when he was waiting to charge his van.
Oh my God. That's what we were all wondering.
Yeah.
Did he finish his deliveries?
And what time did he
They're
get
sitting
home?
at his house on his porch.
Yeah. Look,
So-
you're supposed to be home 4 hours ago. What the hell happened?
All right. So, Steven.
All right. So I got two.
All right.
The first one is it seems like in this area, people do not know how to use on ramps
Oh, preach it.
to
buddy.
the interstate.
Preach it.
The on ramp is made so you can build speed to get fast enough
To do what?
To merge into traffic
Into traffic.
on the 70 onto an interstate.
So can I ask a question?
Sure.
You're not supposed to floor it and
No.
go all the way to the bottom and then stop.
No.
You're
It's not a yield.
You're kidding me.
No. I know
Wow.
it's surprising, right?
Wow.
You should be getting up to speed to be at least going 60 so you can merge into traffic.
And isn't it called merging?
Merging.
Wait, so you can't go putting down the ramp?
No.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I know you just got a new car, so this is your old car probably can get up to speed that fast, and it's not your fault. You're flooring it and it's going 30. No offense. But yeah, that's how it is,
Man,
man.
Steven, preach it,
that's
man.
nuts.
Preach
But
it because you are your own point.
It
bro.
drives me nuts because, like, man, I don't have to drive on the interstate that long, thankfully, anymore. I used to have to work in Charlotte. Now, I'm in Cornelius. But my God, dude, like, I'm going around and I'm trying to get up to, 65, 60,
So you
65.
just merge in.
I'm going 30 on an on ramp. 30.
Yeah.
You're about to get creamed by a semi truck.
Right. Because when you get actually on the highway,
That semi truck's like,
then you have to try to floor it. Because if you don't, you're going to get run over.
You're getting ran over. But please, people, realize what an on ramp's for. For the love of God.
I actually, and it goes back to the driving thing. I actually wonder what driver's ed course they're teaching now.
Dude, I don't know.
Because like I've already had my get on my line about the left lane cruisers.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't-
I'm what the parade guys
Yeah.
that drive beside each
Yeah,
other.
buddy driving.
Hate that.
Right.
So this is similar.
Right.
Exactly. I agree.
And then one I just came up with last night, actually, and I noticed it when I was watching the Panthers game this past week, and all NFL games, is they have all over the field, don't forget to vote. Don't forget to vote. Vote. Falcons vote for this, but Panthers say vote for that. Dude, I don't want to think about politics when I'm watching football. Like, this is not a political show. We're not going to go into politics, but like when I'm watching these kind of things,
Right.
it's escape from reality. It's entertainment.
And that's always been the deal.
Yeah.
Is sports helps you escape the everyday stuff like that.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
But it's the biggest
yeah.
thing
It is.
on TV.
I mean,
like
do I understand why they're doing
they're gonna use it.
Do I understand why they're
They're
doing it?
using
Yeah.
their
Yes.
they're using their platform.
Do I understand why? Yes, I understand why, but it's just like, come on, dude. Like for 4 hours out of a day,
Right.
I don't want to have to see because whether the commercials, vote for this person,
Yeah.
vote for that person. Like, dude, I'm trying to get away from that. Like, I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to
the-
see it. I don't want to think about it. I know everybody should vote. Like, I get it. Blah 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 blah. Dude, like, give it away for 4 hours.
Yep.
Stephen, there's a certain population that will disagree with that.
And that's fine. They can disagree.
I'm totally with you
Yeah.
because I've actually had this conversation. I don't like it. I just don't.
So imagine
I don't need the NFL to tell me I need to register and go vote.
Well, imagine you go to see a movie. You're going to go see Halloween Ends. Right in the middle of it, right when the climax, it stops. You see somebody on the movie theater screen. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote now. You should be voting. Why are you watching the movie? Go vote now. Dude, like
Jim Dawson doesn't like
puppies.
puppies.
Like-
don't vote for him.
Right. It's like that shit, man. Like, dude, I'm trying to get away from that.
The political ads is a whole nother get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Dude, but it's
but you're
every
right.
it's on YouTube.
No, you're
I
right.
can't watch a video without seeing 2 unskippable ads
Yeah.
about politics.
No, you're right. I agree. And I don't like to talk politics. I just don't because you're not going to.
But we're not a politic.
But you're never going to win.
But I understand why they're doing it, and I do understand
sure.
voting is important.
We get that.
And I get all of that. It's just when I'm want to watch football, I don't want to see on two sides on each end saying, Falcons say vote this, Panthers say vote. Not saying vote this, but like vote. Like, dude, I know. Like, let me watch football.
right.
You know what I mean? Let me watch basketball. Let me watch hockey. Don't have to have voting everywhere, dude.
For
Like,
what it's worth, I agree with you.
so that was my new get off my lawn,
And if you don't agree, that's fine.
and that's fine.
So there you go.
There,
Cool.
there you go.
Any more?
There you go.
Did you think of any, Justin? Good.
I don't know.
Because I'm actually gonna. This is gonna. I'm good.
I like it.
I do like both of yours though. Those are good ones. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to question.
Yes. And this is very relevant to what's going on in America right now.
All right.
So the Powerball is up to $1.5 billion. I think the cash payout's like 700 something million.
That's what the B guys.
That's kind of hard to live off of. $700 million.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of budgeting. But if you guys won the Powerball, what would be the first thing you would do?
Double check the tick. Make sure you're actually right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think it'd definitely be one.
I'd be pinching myself.
Okay,
make sure
hang
I was
on.
awake.
But when you check the ticket, it's on the TV, right?
Oh, well,
Like,
now
you have to check it yourself.
yeah,
Or you can check it on the website.
They have an app.
Yeah.
You can scan it on the app now, the website.
Okay.
So let's assume you've checked it and it's right.
You are the winner.
So what's the first thing?
The first thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
You
very
realize,
first thing.
and we
you
can
realize you're a $1.5 billion winner.
and we can elaborate, but would would be the first thing you buy? Would it doesn't be like we can elaborate a little more. But the first thing I'll do is shit my pants,
well, we know that,
dude. It's done. Like not just once.
Again.
Like I would
Sponsored by Dude Wipes.
yeah, I would crap myself, change my underwear and pants,
No, you
crap
wouldn't.
myself
No, you-
again.
no, you wouldn't.
Nope. It's like crap myself again, and then just go butt naked across the, house.
I think
and
you.
be shitting
I
everywhere.
think you would just sit in it for a little while.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm a billionaire.
You'd hire someone
I can
to
hire
clean
somebody.
you up.
I would keep that same poop for like 3 days because guess what? Somebody else is going to clean my butt.
Oh, let me throw this in it. I like it. Silent manager, because she can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
she mimed retire,
Yeah.
so which I know about.
Yeah.
So I've already done that. So you gotta let me. I don't know what I gotta think about that. First thing I thought was what you said. I'd shit my pants.
Yeah. Real, but honestly, I'd have somebody smack me, make sure I was awake.
I would probably just have to sit down and just like, you know what I mean? Like, who said pinch yourself?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you mean you're sitting there going, what?
My bank account just got $1 million in it.
Well, you know, after taxes,
million?
and all that crap, you know.
$1 billion.
Well, 700 million.
Yeah.
The cash payout's like 700 something million, which still is nothing to sneeze about. Like,
And
holy shit.
and I'm taking the payout.
Yeah.
Very first thing I would do, I don't know, I'd probably sit there for a minute and like
That's what I was saying.
just think about everything I'm going to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, kind of playing it out.
And then maybe give me 10 minutes to realize what just happened.
That's what.
And
I was
then
saying.
I'm
Just take
driving
it all in.
I'm driving wherever the fuck I gotta go. I'm
Raleigh.
sorry. I'm going no, I'm not even driving. I'm calling the nearest airport and I'm taking the money out of my account, what I have now, and getting a helicopter to take me there.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gotta worry about money right now.
Right.
Oh, wow.
I'm getting there as fast as I can.
Right.
I don't care if I gotta stay overnight. If they're closed, I'll sleep in the street
Yeah.
for one night. I'll be homeless for one night.
Yeah.
It's all right. That's fine.
I really don't know what I'd do. Because retire is not an option. I've already done that.
Right.
Honestly, I'd probably get to Raleigh and just party all night.
Yeah.
And then wake up the next morning and be like, all right, where do I sign? You
Yeah.
know?
I really, that's a tough question. I mean, I'm trying to be serious here.
No, I get
I
it.
really don't. I think it's like I said, and Justin agreed. I think I would definitely have to just sit down and take it all in for a minute.
No, definitely. Now, do you think you guys would cry? Do you think you'd tear up? With
Oh,
that amount of money, do you think you're tearing up?
Without
would.
a doubt.
I would.
Oh, absolutely.
Your whole entire life just changed.
That's generational wealth.
Yeah.
That's not just you being
Absolutely.
wealthy.
That's taking
That's
care
your
of your
kids.
talk about feeding your family.
That's like
Yeah.
that's taking care of your parents. That's taking care of your future kids, your grandkids. Like, if you do it right, that's generational wealth.
I mean, that probably would be a thing I would do too. Is think about the family and how I could take care of the family, and that's legitimate. That's not just a feel good answer.
No, you're right.
But I got to be honest with you. I'm not a vindictive person, but I would probably make a list of the people I want to tell what I think about them and say, oh well,
Yeah.
karma's a
yeah.
Some bit.
because there's some out there.
Yeah.
But the question I have, based off of what site manager said, would you immediately quit your job or retire?
Yep.
No,
Yes.
I mean, because this is a serious question. Because I've heard
Yes.
people say yes, I would, but then I've heard people say no, I would not right away.
I don't think right away I would.
I'd go to work and make people eat their freaking hearts out, and then I would retire.
for one day. Maybe not even a day.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
So yeah,
Because site managers over shaking their head like, the hell with that, I'm done.
so for the most part, I love my coworkers. So I'm not going to be vindictive towards them. But there's a few customers
That's what I'm talking about.
because I work retail. That I
It
would
doesn't have
love
to be guys you like,
but I would love to just be like, here's a middle finger. See you later.
or that one supervisor along the way that pissed
Right.
you off.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'd go in for like an hour.
Right. And don't tell. I mean, because you can go anonymous. You don't have to.
I see. I thought in the state of North Carolina you had to announce it.
And you may. And you
It's
may.
because I think it's a state by state basis.
And it may be. But just say you could do anonymous.
oh yeah, I'm doing it hands down.
Justin, you go in all humble.
Yeah.
Act like everything's just a normal day.
Yeah.
And then you see that guy, that one person.
Fuck off.
and give them the finger and everything.
But all right, so my question to y'all is getting that amount of money, how long do you think it would take for you to get another job? Not a full-time job, just something that you enjoy doing. How long would you take off until you go back to do something, like go work?
I get. I
You know,
understand. Something
like-
you would want to do.
Yeah.
Just to pass the time.
You don't even need money, just
So you would find the job, something that to pass
you
your time.
enjoy doing. Yeah.
A hobby. Whatever.
Right.
I think I know what I'd do. Something like this.
No,
But how long would it take?
But how long would it take you to get
It
there?
wouldn't take long because I'd be on here talking about, let's talk about the win.
Yeah.
We would definitely have a better studio. We would upgrade.
Damn right.
We would upgrade.
Now yeah. I'd said a year for me because I feel like I get bored. But there's a lot of traveling I want to do.
Well, there you go.
See,
So I think it'll be 5 years minimum.
I'm with you.
5 years
I think
minimum.
5 years, I could go anywhere I wanted to.
Because the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to travel the United States.
Yep.
I'm going to see the sights, go see my country that we all love,
Yep.
you know, and then I'm going to Europe. I want to go to Asia. You know, I want to 5 to 10 years, honestly, would be my minimum before I go and do something.
I'm probably staying a week. Like, after I leave the United States, every place I go, I'm probably going to stay the minimum of a week.
Yeah.
Like, just to see everything.
Just to take everything.
So like, I would say, especially like Europe, but 2 to 4 weeks minimum in each country. Because my thing I want to be immersed in their culture, and I have the money to be like, all right, yeah, I can immerse here. I'm not saying I'm going to go blow it, but I can be able to be like, all right, I can stay in this hotel for a month,
Right.
and now I can be in this culture for a month.
Yeah.
You know, and see what they do. You know, see what they eat, and just live it. You know.
Are you hiring a financial consultant and investing your money?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Have
definitely.
to.
That's one of the first things I'd probably doing.
Well, and I was getting ready to say that's the smartest thing you could do.
Right.
That's definitely something I would do.
The first thing I would do, honestly, and like you said, to take care of the family, I'm paying my mom's house
Absolutely.
off. Done. You're good.
Absolutely.
Paying that off, and with $700 and something million, here's $1 million. So you are good.
See, I'm with you. I'm probably my close family, my close friends. I'm probably gonna see that they're okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then $700 million, dude. You can take $100 million to yourself and put the rest away.
See, that's the thing is like when these people go bankrupt after winning even $20 million after taxes, you have to try to go bankrupt.
Try hard.
Like you have to be like, I am going to have zero balance in my account.
When I die,
there's nothing left.
Like you got to be throwing money.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. You got to make it rain.
It's hard to. It's hard.
Yes.
So
It's hard to buy a $100 million house.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
it's an interesting question, and we've all asked this question. Everybody.
Well, anytime the lottery gets up this high and you buy a ticket, you always have like that.
Yeah.
What would I do? These thoughts.
Yeah.
What if I did actually win it?
So let's hear from the listeners.
Yeah. I want to hear
What
that.
would you do?
Tech guy?
Give us some comments.
You have any thoughts?
Tech guy would buy a new battery for his van.
Yeah.
Or a van? Or a van that lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, or a long drop cord.
Yeah.
Although we actually got a lot.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
All right. Yeah. Let's hear what you guys got on the lottery question.
Yep. All right, cool. So, all right. So let's go. Then here we go, guys. We're going to go to the Panthers. Correct?
Ew, Pantheroni.
Yes.
So let's talk about the Panthers.
What a weekend, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was.
I mean, we lose 37-34 in overtime.
It was a crazy game.
Yep.
And at the Falcons. I don't know when the last time we put up 34 points this past season.
Sure.
Have we done it this past season?
Totally agree.
Have we gone over 30 points this year?
No.
So I'll let you guys take it. I know we lost and it sucks. I'm happy how the team performed though.
And that seems to be a common theme from people.
Yeah.
We competed, no doubt.
Yeah.
Me and Justin both had, I think, a little bit of different opinions on this, and that's what it's all about. I mean, I always want to win. I'm not into the, and I don't want to say that Justin's into the tanking mode. I'm not. That tanking is a tanking person is a person who wants you to lose no matter what.
Right.
Some people are like, I want to go for the draft pick, but if we win the game, let's win the game. But if we end up 2-15, it was just the way it played out. They're good with that. I'm not into the purposely losing, tanking. I've never been into that. I've never pulled against the Panthers. I've never hoped they lose. I don't care about draft picks. I just can't do that to my team. I just can't. I can't do it with any of my teams. But I wanted to win that game bad Sunday because of the way it played out. The hell of a throw by PJ, and there's stats on that. That's like one of the best throws in the past since 2000.
That throw was amazing.
I mean, you had Mahomes on Twitter talking about what a great throw it was.
Yep.
Everybody talked about it, and it was even better catch by DJ.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a catch.
Had 2 guys on him.
To lose that game and throw a Hail Mary like that, we should have won that game.
Right.
And it's a dang shame. And I hate to talk about my team because I'm a Panther guy through and through. But it never ceases to amaze me how this franchise can lose games that we should have won. And Sunday is an example. We lost that game twice.
Yeah, we did.
Could have won that game both times.
Well, it came down to both times being a kicker.
And everybody wanted to blame DJ. He shouldn't have took his helmet off. We found out later that it shouldn't have been a penalty, all that stuff. But at least you've got to make the field goal. I get that the extra point was pushed back 48 yards. I get that. Still should have made it. But the field goal.
That was a chip shot.
Dude, that was an extra point.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for the guy. I do. The teammates seem to. I think they like the guy pretty good. They were supporting him.
Panera's been good.
Yeah, and they supported him after the game, man. They actually had a press conference.
Like Justin was saying, like he's kicked well all year.
Yeah,
he had a bad year.
He picked a bad day to have a bad
time.
He picked a bad day to have a bad day.
Yeah, exactly.
A la John Fox.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, I wanted to win the game because I never want to lose to the Falcons, especially a division. I never want to lose in division. I just don't.
Right. And the crazy thing would be leading the division at the time.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, the team. I agree with you, Steven. The team look pretty good.
I mean, we don't look embarrassing, especially on the offense side of the ball.
Foreman's a beast.
Foreman is an animal, going 118 yards and 3 touchdowns. And I do have a fun fact, and we do have a giveaway when you got to do. And this is going to be the question.
That is right.
For the giveaway. I want to just go ahead and do a corporate decision, I guess. Who was the last Carolina running back to go over 110 yards and have 3 touchdowns?
3 touchdowns.
Do you guys know?
I could take a guess.
All right, take a guess.
I'm probably going to be wrong.
Well, you never know.
I would guess D'Angelo.
Okay. All right. Justin?
Jay Stu.
Jay Stu?
It would be one of those two, I would guess.
Neither. Nick Goings.
Nick Goins.
Nick Goins
Who,
at
by
2004.
the way, can I
In preseason?
No, Nick Goings was a beast when he got to play.
Hey, I picked him up on fantasy the year he came in.
Yeah.
Won the championship. He took me to the championship.
2004, man.
So it's funny, Steven, it's funny you bring him up because I was at the game a couple weeks ago.
It's a great year.
And I was in the Panthers team store.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around. We're looking for Sam Mills stuff.
They had Goings jersey?
He was in there.
A Goings jersey?
No, he was in there.
Oh, no, like him physically.
And I met him.
No kidding.
I was standing there with my wife, and I said, that has got to be Nick Goins. Because, he looks just like him. And I looked over at him, and I went, Nick Goins? And he went, yeah. I said, come here, man. I got to talk to you. And I got my picture taken with him. I'm going to try to find it, show it to you guys. Cool guy.
I'm sure he was.
He's currently living in Wrightsville Beach. He was just walking around the team store, man, just looking around.
I mean, he's not a Panthers legend, but he's a staple.
Dude,
he was a staple.
Super nice fella.
I mean, he was always the backup to Deshaun.
So it's funny you bring that up, man.
He played fullback, a little fullback, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Behind Hoover.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this is kind of cool, like, little piece of Panther history right there. Like, he the last one since Nick Goins. Yeah. Oh, God, that is Nick Goins. Yeah. He kind of looks like...
Oh, yeah. That's Nick Goins.
Oh, God. Who was the pass rusher for the Dolphins? Jason Taylor. Does he not kind of look like Jason Taylor?
He does. But super nice fella, man.
Yeah, so Foreman did something that no one's done since 2004, and that was Nick Goings. So, giveaway question, we'll post that on
Nick.
story. Yeah.
I like it.
We'll post that out. I mean, PJ, decent game, 19 of 36, 317 yards, 1 touchdown, and a pick 6, which was untimely, obviously.
That was a backbreaker.
Yeah, that sucked. I mean, I saw what they were trying to do, set the screenplay. It just didn't work out. Moore beast of a game, 6 receptions, 152 yards, a touchdown.
Happy for him.
Yep. Marshall, 4 receptions, 87 yards, and was targeted 9 times.
Right.
Got it.
Yep. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. What?
Got a catch.
Oh, you got a catch. Okay. I was like, touchdown? But fancy. But, I'm happy with how PJ's been playing.
Yeah.
Even early in the game, I mean, he was a little off, but he was putting the ball in the right spot. He was doing the right read. It was just a little off.
Right.
We all
And-
agree he's earned the right to start.
And Justin had brought up a point this past week we were talking, and he had said he looks a lot better as a pocket passer as opposed to somebody rolling out or something like
And
that.
I agree with that.
So you want to?
Well, I mean, PJ looks comfortable when he's sitting in the pocket, and I think the first game that he started for us, you could see him moving around, trying to evade defenders, trying to make something that wasn't there happen. And you saw the last 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, we got the win against Tampa. We didn't get the win here, but I mean, obviously it was a 3-point game.
Right.
Like we were in the game, and I mean, 317 yards on 19 completions.
Right.
That's good.
Right.
Like so.
I like that the offensive, the offensive play calling is like letting him let it loose,
Yeah,
sling it.
yeah, and it's not little dip and dump things.
Like against the Rams.
Yeah,
The Rams, that's all it was.
right. It's actual routes. Terrace Marshall looked great. Obviously, DJ had an amazing game.
Right. And he has a pretty ball though.
He does.
When he lets it loose, it's a tight spiral.
It is.
It is.
So shout out to Walker, inconsistent a little bit. He had some dimes, but he also has some ducks. But
And it shows real quick. Sorry, I don't.
no,
mean to cut you
go
off.
ahead.
But it shows the smaller quarterbacks can do it.
Yeah.
It's not like Baker has some kind of problem.
So that was I love that you brought that up. Have you seen any of his balls been batted down?
Nope.
No.
PJ.
But you have Baker.
Because he throws over his shoulder.
Right.
He doesn't throw
Side.
some kind of side
Baker
shit.
does kind of throw a little bit of a. I guess.
He throws like Cam.
Yeah, it's almost like it's a sidearm, but it's almost it's not even quite a full sidearm.
It's like right there in the middle.
Yeah,
It's like instead of like being by his ear, which is when I was growing up, that's how they taught us. You throw it by your ear.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to throw it.
Right. He throws it a little like it's like at an angle.
right.
Which I think is because he's trying to put a lot of juice on
It's
it.
almost
Yeah.
like a modified sidearm.
Right.
Yeah. So, but I'm happy for PJ, man, because we all three have given him. Some,
Oh, we're eating crow right now.
I'm
And
going to
now-
give the guy credit.
Now is he our franchise quarterback?
No,
probably not.
he's not. He's not.
But he's playing very well.
Yeah.
And a lot better than we all thought he would.
And as long as he's playing like he is,
Yep.
I think he stays in.
He should, as he should. Shout out to the offensive line.
Yep.
Played a lot better,
Yep.
but they did have some untimely penalties.
Sure. And
A lot.
penalties were crazy.
They were killing us with
we
penalties.
were actually talking and watching the game. It's like, my God, how many penalties have been in this game?
Like I remember in the fourth quarter they had like 3 straight.
Yep.
It was a holding and a false start and then another holding or something
crazy,
like that.
man.
It was nuts. But pass protection has been so much better.
Yeah.
And I think I saw a rating. I think it was based off of like ESPN and other scores. We have a top 5 pass blocking offensive line.
Yep.
So I mean, and it shows. I mean, PJ's sitting in the pocket. He's feeling comfortable. He doesn't feel like he's an athletic quarterback.
Yeah.
And that's kind of going back to what you were saying about him being a pocket passer. His athletic ability, you'd figure he'd want to be taking off and running and trying to do like Lamar Jackson type of thing.
Right.
He's looking at his reads. He's trying to sit there in the pocket.
Well, he's got time.
But it makes it more dangerous when he does that because then when he takes off,
Yeah.
he's not doing it.
time,
He's
man.
not doing it every single time.
So the yards are going to be there when he takes
Right.
off.
and we noted last week that Icky has been balling out.
Dude, I am putting my foot in my mouth and I love it.
Yep.
I'm bowed up to my knee right now.
And Bozeman actually graded out the top center.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad Bozeman and freaking Foreman finally got their chance.
Yep.
well, I mean,
Because I got to admit, I was scratching my head at the beginning because I thought those were 2 great free agent pickups.
Yep.
But they weren't playing.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing? And we're not going to bash the guy that's gone. There's no need. That's
Right.
over with. But there was something. Why were those guys not getting reps?
right.
And I'm sure CMC leaving had a lot to do with Foreman, of course.
Oh yeah,
But
I
it
mean,
goes to show you everything went through CMC.
Mm-hmm.
And now that he's gone, good luck to you.
Well, I think we said last week too is we kind of compare it to 2015.
Yeah.
When we had to spread the ball around. When Kelvin went down in preseason
Yep.
with that ACL injury, and I'm like, oh shit, we have Jericho.
You had no
We
choice.
have Philly Brown. Who else am I missing? Ted Ginn.
Yep.
Funch.
Funches. Like we had to throw to these guys.
Yeah.
You know, we had to give them a shot.
You didn't have a number one.
Yeah, exactly. Time of possession's gotten so much better on offense too. 31 minutes this past week.
Right.
So defense was rested. Offense side of the ball, my player of the game. I don't know how you can't say it's not. For me, anyways, it's Freeman. Deontay Freeman.
You have to give it to him.
I mean, you can say you give it to PJ possibly,
Could give it to DJ.
but I feel like it's got to be Foreman. Sorry,
Foreman, yeah.
My bad.
Foreman. I agree with you on Foreman.
So
You done?
no, yeah, please go.
We're going around the table.
Yeah,
I agree with Foreman.
I gave it to DJ.
I like DJ too.
He's just had so many down weeks.
Right.
For him to have a big game, I wanted to take off from here.
Sure. I don't
Yeah.
think it was a bad choice. I agree. I said he could have been. The
But I mean, Foreman looks great.
And that's got to be his career high, 152 yards.
I would think so.
It's got to be.
So we definitely have to keep him.
Yeah, no, definitely. Defense side of the ball, I mean, I thought for the most part they played pretty solid, but they gave up some big plays.
Yeah, they did.
And especially at that kind of like the offensive line at the wrong time with their penalties. They gave up the plays at the wrong time.
Yeah.
I mean, Shaq had 13 tackles, but I'm telling you what, Derek Brown,
He's a beast.
oh my God.
Beast.
12 tackles as a defensive tackle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts.
Yep.
And he had a half sack, too. Dante Jackson had that great pick at the very beginning, the one-hander.
He ran that route
Yep.
for the receiver.
He did.
Henderson had a clutch pick that brought us down to the close to the 30.
Yeah.
And I was going to tell you guys, he actually graded out as the top defender.
Yeah.
This week. So as much as we've given
It's
that
about,
guy,
it's about time.
I'm going to give him some credit.
It's about time.
But I will say on the on the bird catch,
Yeah.
he was definitely out of position.
Well, that too, but I mean, I don't feel like that's the receiver he should be playing, which I know with Dante going out,
Sure.
he had to.
Sure.
Bird and Henderson are not a good matchup. Bird's going to win that a lot.
You know, and as much as
'Cause of the speed.
as much as I hate to see Bird score against the Panthers, I was happy to. I mean, I liked Bird.
I like he's getting a shot.
Sure.
I like he's getting a shot.
And he looked good there, man. He
Yeah.
turned on the Jets, man. So you know what, former Panther, hats
Yep.
off to you.
Definitely. So, I mean, the big two were Bird and Pitts.
Yep.
It seemed like when Horn wasn't on Pitts, it seemed like Pitts kind of had his way.
Yep.
And then when Bird wasn't covered by Jackson or Horn,
Yep.
Bird kind of had his way. So it is what it is.
We didn't really get to the passer.
No, we didn't.
We didn't.
It's like 2 sacks.
And I know he's a mobile quarterback, but we just really didn't get to him much.
Yeah.
So we play him again next week.
Yeah.
You know, I guess next Thursday.
Yep.
So we'll see, but hopefully we can grab that one. So
Yeah, and some bad news. You know, Jackson leaving with the ankle injury at the end of the game.
Yep.
Yeah, well, fourth quarter. So hopefully he'll be back to being there against the Bengals.
Yep.
And they have some knocked up receivers. So hopefully we can take advantage of that. But we'll talk about that on the live.
Yeah, and we would
on
do
Saturday.
and that going to touch on that. We're gonna do I guess the pregame
Preview.
preview.
Yeah.
We'll do that Saturday. This Saturday, you know, we kind of talked about it at 7, 8 o'clock, something like that.
Something like that.
So tune in, man, and like I said, have some beer, have something there to crack when we're doing this.
And then who are your guys' defensive player of the game?
Derek.
You know, I was gonna say Brown because I think that's you can't go wrong there.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say CJ
I like it. That's a good answer.
because he did grade out well. He has taken some crap over the past the whole year.
Yeah.
He had a good game, man.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give him a shout out.
I was gonna go Oos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because ever since he's been back, I feel like the defense has been
Sure.
back on another level.
Yeah.
Right.
So
And mine's Derek Brown. I feel like it's been the past couple weeks, but
Beast, man.
dude's been killing it. He's just throwing people around like it's
Freaking
nothing.
Beast, man.
Like it's nothing. But again, unfortunately, we took the L.
Yeah.
It does help our draft pick for
Yeah,
next year.
yeah.
I know you guys talked about the not the tanking, but the draft
Yeah.
pick kind of
Well,
scenario.
Doug was saying I didn't really get to.
It's an organic
Rebuttal.
type thing. If you lose and You just happen to lose, but
With the
you're playing well.
politics.
Yeah.
You know, I say it's okay.
Yeah.
But to purposely tank, I have a problem with that.
I didn't want to necessarily lose the game. If we would have won, I would have been like, okay.
But it didn't. Like if we were contenders, you didn't take that loss too well. You'd have been mad if we were contenders. Like 2015, if we took that loss, you'd have been pissed.
Yeah, but we don't. I mean, I'm kind of being a little realistic, I guess.
Right.
Like we don't have a team
Right.
to get there.
Right.
So do I want to lose? Hell no. But do I want to be a team that's sitting 15th in the draft and I've got a 5 and whatever record
Right.
where I could have like a way better draft pick, or I'm going to get a mediocre guy?
So your thing is you don't be mediocre every year. Yeah, so
Right.
At some point, you got to jump.
so either you have a down year where you can get your guy that maybe takes you to the next level,
Right.
Yeah.
or just get to the next level through free agency,
Right.
kind of thing.
I mean,
and we're obviously not a free agent landing spot.
No, we're a draft team.
Yeah.
I like the way Justin's describing it because he's not actively pulling against his team,
No.
which true tankers do.
Right.
And so that's what I'm saying, Justin. I agree with you. I'm going to naturally pull for my team.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I was upset more the way we lost, not necessarily that we lost.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always upset when the Panthers lose, but to your point, if we were to sneak in the playoffs,
Right.
what are we going to do?
You're going to be sitting at 15 or 16?
Yeah, we're not going to
Draft
we're
pick
not going
wise,
to win anything.
right.
So I get your point. I do.
All right.
Go.
Sweet.
All right.
So go Panthers.
So
Hey,
we'll do our preview Saturday night.
that's right.
All right. So here we go. Shout outs.
We got fantasy.
Oh, fantasy. Hit fantasy right quick.
Let me get it pulled up real quick.
And for the record, Justin did beat me last time we played.
Got him.
Got him. Give me a second here. Let me get. All right.
We got a big matchup this week in the studio.
Yeah, we do.
We had one last, but we got another one.
So just preview last week in our CSR league, I did beat Shay 149 to 100. Thank you, McCaffrey, for your
Yes, sir.
historic game, going for the trifecta with the passing, rushing, and receiving touchdown. First time since 2005, since LT did it.
L2.
Sarah beat Justin.
Damn it,
124,
Sarah.
119. Doug beat the brakes off of Sharam. 158, 133, 25 point game.
Number 90.
Yep. Teresa beat the brakes off of Paul. 146, 103. Take that, Paul.
How much did he score? That
103.
you remember last week? He scored 59.
Yeah. Well, at least he broke 100.
59.
And then we got Kevin won 169. Nice. To 133 to our Tampa Steve. So this upcoming week, we do have, I'll save mine for last. We have Sarah playing Sharam. We have Justin playing Shay.
Ooh.
We have Kevin playing Dougie.
Oh, yeah.
We have Tampa Steve playing Paul. And then we have a revenge game here.
Yeah.
We have myself playing Teresa. And right now, it's looking pretty good. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm taking the belt from you. It's going down pay-per-view Sunday. Sunday night, I'm taking that damn belt.
We'll charge you for the whole seat, but you
25
only need the
$25 only. Call now. You get buy one, get one free on another TV. You're going down, Teresa.
It's the crack zone revenge game.
Yeah.
So, what's the current standings, right quick?
Standings we got in the black division. We have Tampa Steve and Justin tied at 6-2.
There you go.
Sharam is sitting behind him at 3-5. Shay is 3-5, and Paul is 1-7. In the blue division, we have Doug sitting at 5-3, Teresa sitting at 5-3, Sarah sitting at 4-4, Kevin sitting at 4-4, and I'm sitting at 3-5. We have a division.
I wanted to notice if you noticed anything. The blue division swept the black division last week.
Yeah,
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
A little trivia there.
but my God, our division's tight.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's pretty tight.
Yeah, that's a tight one.
So there you go, man. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right, so here we go. Shout outs. I'm going to go last if you guys don't mind.
I don't really have any, so
Got any?
Just the normals.
Okay, cool. Real quick. I wanted to shout out Kevin Reaper,
yep.
the Reaper. He had said he wanted to donate one of his masks to the studio, and we'll get a picture of that.
Definitely.
He did so at the Lake Norman Caniac watch party, handed it to us. So we'll get a picture of that. Yeah, we appreciate you, man. He's a huge super fan, man. He is. He does his thing. He does it for the Hornets.
Yep.
He does it for every team. Man.
Yep.
So good for him. And this one's a little bit of a sad note. It's a big sad note. Friend of the show, Kevin and Shay, super fan, Miss Meow. One of their pets passed away. Mr. Wally.
Yeah.
Big Caniac.
Yep.
And there were some social media posts. Passed away, unfortunately, this past weekend. And the Canes ended up winning the very next game for Wally.
Yep.
And it was posted actually on social media. And the Canes, this is a get on my lawn a little bit. The Canes actually responded and said, "Rest in peace, Wally, huge Caniac."
Yeah.
Thought that was pretty cool, man.
That was cool.
So I just want to shoot that out. Hey, guys, I know it's a sad time for you. We've all lost a pet. It's never easy. But, hey, man, friend of the show, Wally, rest in peace, big guy.
All right.
All right. Anything else, guys? We're good? You know what Justin's getting ready to do?
Brr.
Do shout-outs to the normals.
All right, what up, guys? So this is Justin coming at you with all the normals here. So you can follow us on Instagram. We do got a giveaway coming.
Yeah.
Yep. Look for that.
Check us out.
Look at it.
Look at it.
Look at
You
it.
better look at it because we're going to have a post and it's going to have a question. If you answer it and you get it right, then you're going to get a giveaway. And you don't know what's going to be in that giveaway. It could be a hat. It could be a sticker. It could be all of it. It could be a cup. It could be Mysterious Tech Guy. We might send him to you.
Could be his electric
God
bag.
knows we're trying to get rid of him. So, guys, get out there, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Podcasts.
There it is.
And get out there. Tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your cat, tell the ants outside on the hill that keep building the thing, even though you just keep spraying it with ant killer and it keeps coming back. Tell them all.
And stink bugs. Stink bugs are bad right now.
The stink bugs.
Stink bugs, man.
Tell them about the stink bugs.
Tell 'em.
Not friends of the show.
Yeah.
All right. We good, guys? That it?
They could be a friend of the show. if they
Nah,
spread the word.
we don't need stink bugs.
I mean, if
man.
they follow us on Instagram,
That's true.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
good job, Booger.
Thanks, thank you.
Booger. All right, cool. All right, so that's it, guys. Good episode.
Yeah.
Good to be back in the studio with all of us, guys. So that is all for season 2, episode 12, Hail Mary. So that's it, guys. All right, so until next week, we are C.
S.
R.